Hello architects and welcome back to another RPG Architect tutorial. My name is Bert and it has been a while since I've done an actual tutorial for you guys. It's been a bit too long. That is my fault. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I hit some roadblocks during the making of this tutorial, which is what caused it to take so long, so I apologize for that, but I am here, we are back, and we have a lot to cover today, so I'm not going to draw this out too much. We are just going to jump right on into it. So let's open up our database. Alright, so last time, just a quick recap, last time we set up our battle overlay and our battle commands. Now we are going to be adding to the user interface, we're going to be adding our subcommands, so when you go into something like magic or skills, it will bring up another window and have your skills listed out there. I probably won't make you watch me do that because you've seen me build out user interface stuff a few times. However, there are going to be a bunch of steps when it comes to these things right here, the script commands, execute, focused, all that stuff. So first off, I think I'm going to fast forward. I'm just going to set this up and then we will go through it.
A few moments later.
Alright, I am back, and as you can see, I now have a sub BG. So this is going to be the background for my subcommands. It's going to look like that. It's going to be the full, I'm going to have it cover up all the dealy dangs so that when you have magic listed out, it's like fire 1, 2, 3, ice 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 etc. You know what I mean? So we have that. We have our battle subcommands templated list. We have targets. And that's it. So first thing I want to do now, I'm going to go over here to data. I'm going to click switches. I'm going to add 4 switches. I'm going to call these, click name. I'm going to call these target random, random, target all, is container, and is enabled. And then I'm also going to set up 2 variables. Count them 2. We're going to call it battle commands and targets. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna click subcommands. It's already listed in here, but you want to click custom context and type in children. And as you start to type it in, it will auto-populate wherever you click here. Make sure you set custom context children for your battle subcommands. I'm going to also have, I think I want to set my subcommands to, I'll just leave it vertical for right now. We'll get to that later. Template type is battle command. Let's see, all this is good. Item components. We have command names. This is basically the same as your battle commands. Item components. Yeah, that all looks the same. And then also in targets, it's kind of similar. We're going to use custom context, and you want to type in targets. Okay, I know I had it there already, but okay, that's what you want to do. Now, yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to click back on battle commands. Oh, before I forget, battle subcommands, make it cancelable, because if you want to back out of that menu. I just saw it and I wanted to click it before I forgot. Anyway, battle commands. Come all the way down. We're going to click execute, and we're going to be doing a couple things here. So first thing I'm going to do, we are going to go to user interface, save context, unique ID. We are going to target the local variable battle commands. Okay. Next, we want to save value. We want to set this to switch battle command. The source is going to be local battle command, okay? We are going to select, let's start with, which one did I have first? Set my target random. So set your target to one of the local switches. We got target random first, so I'll choose that. Come down here, targets random enemy, okay? I'm gonna copy and paste this. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm going to switch this to target all. Targets all enemies, okay? So we got switch, battle command, unique ID source, the battle command, local variable, target all enemies, local switch, target all, okay? We're gonna do this one more time. Paste, copy paste. We're gonna switch this to is container. And we're gonna switch this to is container, okay? Okay, so we got these three set. I'm gonna go ahead and collapse them down a little bit, just save some room. Once we saved these values, next we need to set a condition, control flow. Control flow if then else, okay? And the condition is local switch is container is on. Then we are going to set the user interface element context, okay? And we are going to choose battle subcommands. This kind of confused me a little bit, but we want to select subcommands here, use current selection context, okay? And we are going to push focus. Actually, now as I'm explaining it, it actually makes sense. Battle subcommands. Push focus to battle subcommands, and you are going to choose the local target all. Okay. Actually, I'm confused again, but whatever. This will work. Trust me. I'm not going to be able to... Okay, I'm guiding you through this. I'm not going to be able to explain exactly why this works. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't know why it works, but it does, okay? So anyway, we're going to go to else. We are going to set user interface element context. We are going to select targets. We are going to use current selection context. We are going to push focus to targets. And we are going to select the local switches as target random. Or wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Need to read what I'm doing. So we got select all, we got select random. So target all, target random. And you know what? I think I probably did the same thing here. Yep. I selected target all on that, so swap that, my bad. So now on both of these push focus, we have a select all switch chosen for target all and for target random, okay? We're going to apply this. We're gonna go to focused. Focus and unfocus is pretty easy. So we're gonna do toggle, blip, 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 blip. I keep forgetting where I'm at. Toggle user interface element visibility. We're gonna target the background. We're gonna turn it on. I'm gonna copy and paste this. We're gonna target the command label. We're gonna turn it on. Gonna copy and paste again. We're gonna target the battle commands. You know what? We're gonna turn them on, okay? And when we're unfocused, we're gonna take all these. I'm just gonna copy this entire page with this handy button right here. Gonna go to unfocused, paste, and we're gonna turn them all off. So focused and unfocused just means like when, I mean, how else do I explain it besides it's focused in on that element or that menu. So focused means this section is on and unfocused is off. So when you're unfocused on the battle commands, all that battle command interface elements, they get turned off. And actually, I think I might need to keep command on. I'll find out. I think actually I want to keep command on because I want that little label to stay on even when you're like in the subcommands. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to, this is a spur of the moment thing. I'm going to take that one out. Again, your layout is probably going to be different unless you're following this to a T. You don't have to follow STOT, but just trying to somewhat teach you the principles behind the thing, okay? All right, one more thing to do here, item focused. We are going to set user interface element context to battle subcommands use current context, okay? So that's all we need to do in the scripts section for battle commands. We kind of have to do the same thing in battle subcommands. We're just going to change a couple little things. So let's go to subcommands. Actually, you know what? Let me do this just to save some time. Go back to commands. I am going to copy this first page, battle subcommands. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to check my notes and make sure. All right, so I pasted my script in here. The only thing I have to change is basically I have to take these from else and pop them up here to the then section. So let me delete that, Let me copy that, paste, copy that, paste, okay, delete that. Okay, this should be good, all right? Please let it be good. Okay. Same thing with focused. We are going to come back here to battle commands. I don't know if it's quicker for me to do it this way or just to... Oh, and you might see that now these things say undefined. That's just a little bug that's happening right now, but they're still assigned. That's just a bug for the day I'm recording this, and that's just what it is right now, okay? Don't worry about it, it's fine. So now I paste that there. For focus now, I want my sub BG, this bigger window, to pop up. Commands should still be there. I'm gonna leave this, it shouldn't have gone away, but I'm just gonna leave that in there anyway. And we need to change this to sub commands, okay? And then we're gonna take this, same script, we're gonna go to unfocused, and we're just gonna turn these sub BG off. We're gonna leave command on. This is probably unnecessary to have it here at all, but I'm just leaving it on. It's fine. Okay, so that's battle commands and sub commands. Now we're gonna do targets, okay? Let's see, let's just double check. So targets, we got the name, enable looping, hide when unfocused, rotation, battle command, targets. So let's come down here again. We're gonna go to execute, and we are going to go to schedule battle command. And here we're just battle command unique ID. We set that before, so it's this local variable. It's battle command. That's its ID. That's what we did at the very start. That's what we did right here. Okay, so sorry for jumping around so much. That's just what this episode is going to be, is jumping all over the place. Okay, so we set battle command unique ID to the local variable, select all. We're going to use target all switch, select random. We're going to use the target random switch, and then unique ID, we are going to select target as our variable, okay? Just like that. We're going to go to item focused. We're going to save context unique ID. Target is going to be local variable 1 targets, okay? Then we are going to show battle command targets, show battle command targets. And then kind of same thing, we're going to set up, local or battle command ID is the local variable battle command, target ID is variable 1 targets, select all is target random, and select random is switch target random, okay? And then I think the last thing we need to do here is for unfocused, we are going to clear battle command targets. Okay, that was a lot, but hopefully you were able to follow that, but we're not done, okay? We are going to keep on going with this episode because I don't want to leave you guys hanging in the middle of this battle system anymore. I want to get things rolling here. So next we're going to come up to skill types. we need to set some skill types up. Let's resize this. I'm gonna create 5, okay? And I'm gonna call them, let's see, first I'm gonna call attack, description is attack, or basic attack, whatever. You don't really have to put a description in here, but second one is going to be magic, third is going to be skill. You know, this is in case if you don't have skill, like physical based skills, you know, you don't need that one necessarily. I'm setting it up to where there's like magic attacks and then physical based skill attacks. So it's like some users will be able to use magic, some will be able to use like a double slash or X strike or whatever the crap you want to set up there. So just saying. Oh, and for magic and skill, if you're doing that, if you want something to pop up in your sub commands menu, click use skill grouping. Okay, you can set up an icon to be associated with the skill type. I'm not going to do it. I actually don't have anything, any icons set up right now. It's fine. Just for this tutorial, it's not necessary, but that's what it is. You can click hide when unusable if you want. I'm not going to do that right now. So, last two we're going to do is item and escape. Escape. Okay? Now we are going to come back into skills. We already set up a few of them before. I'm going to add, what, two more? We are going to change. Okay, first let's come to attack. Let's set this skill type to attack. We're going to go to magic. I'm going to change this one to fire. We're going to change it to magic type. We're going to come to items. I'll just change it to skill type item, escape, skill type escape. Let's go back, we're going to escape. Okay, so let's scroll down to the bottom here. We have this option is escape. So is this skill your escape feature? Yes, it is. So we're going to click that there. You see right above is item use. So we're going to come back to the item skill. I'm going to go down. Is item use? Yes. You can filter out certain items if you want, or you can create filters. I haven't messed with that yet, so let's just ignore it and act like it's not there. Haha. Okay. You can set action sequences up in where is it? Success formula. Okay. This is what I wanted to set. The success formula is how, you know, is it going to be successful or not? And I believe it's based out of 100. So if you put 100 in, it is 100% successful. If you put in 0, it'll never work. It'll never happen. So for item usage, we're going to go with 100. For escape, we'll just go, I don't know, 90. Whatever you need it to be. You can set it to require user costs. Can be used in menu? No. Can be used in battle? Yes. Items can be used in menu and battle? Yes, of course. You can define global scripts with it. A little bit too advanced for today's episode. But yeah, so that's a start there. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna create one more. Two more. Let's call this one heal, skill type magic, and we're gonna set up smack talk, skill smack talk, and we're gonna go to skill. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna come back to attack. We're gonna come over here. We have user effects and we have target effects. Okay, you can also set up statistics and tags and all that fun stuff too. Again, more advanced than this tutorial needs to be. We are just getting the basics. So target effect for your attack, we are going to do, you can either set up a statistic, so like statistic, HP, adjust by value, minus 100, minus 100, there we go. And so this would be every time you attack, you do 100, like the HP is depleted 100, okay? Just something real basic. You guys can put in your own formulas here. Actually, you'd have to go to formula, and then HP, and then put in your formula here. You guys don't want me doing math, trust me. We've been down that road. So just for tutorial's sake, I'm just gonna do just 100 HP damage, okay? We're gonna come back here at some point because we have action sequences we need to set up, animations, all that. Oh, and actually for attack, we need to take used in menu off. Probably should take that off for fire also. User scope, yep. A lot of things to check, a lot of things. User scope, enemy. Okay, we're set back to attack. I don't know if you saw me click there. We are on attack. You can do use scope enemy if you want to set it to where you can attack allies too. Say somebody's confused and you want to knock them out of it or sleep. Maybe set it to anyone. So you can target your own allies. Just for right now, I'm gonna set it to enemy. Let's see. Success formula, we're gonna go with 100, so it's always gonna succeed. No user cost. Let's do, you can set a sound effect for this particular skill. We can also do that somewhere else, but okay, so let's go to fire. Kind of same thing. Let's do success formula, let's just make it 100. Let's make it statistic, just by value. Actually, let's do this. Let's say, let's say fire does -50. Yeah, -150. All right, magic should be stronger. Okay, so fire does that. We are going to do, we got items, we got escape. Let's go to heal. Is that everything on fire? Warm-up formula. I don't remember if warm-up formula was important or not. What do I have on mine? On this other thing. I guess it's not important. Maybe it is. Let's add 150. I don't know if it's necessary or not. We're gonna add it on attack too. So heal should be target effects, statistic HP, let's say it heals 50%. Okay. And can use on user and allies, okay? Did I do, okay, I forgot on fire. I didn't set my use scope. Just set it to enemy. Again, I'm sorry if I'm jumping around a lot. It's just, you guys can see there's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of things to do. Okay. I think that's okay for now. We're gonna find out. Okay, so now let's go to, we're jumping again. We're gonna go to battle. I think we need to go to configuration first. Okay. And then in configuration, we have action result. So we are going to come to this section. We're going to click. This is how, you know, when action results, like, so when the value of how much damage you do, this is where you set it. This is what pops up. So we're going to set font size. I'm going to make it nice and big. We're going to go 64. We're going to set the drop shadow. We're going to make it black drop shadow. We're going to offset it by 3. On both sides. We're going to click effects and we are going to add movement and number formatter. So this is how the numbers move after they appear. So the duration, let's make it like 1 second. We'll have it start after 100 milliseconds. Then you set the acceleration. So I'm just going to set this to 100. And I have it set like this on my other project, so we're just gonna roll with it. Okay. Come to number formatter. And then you got more editing sections. And here, I think on most, we're gonna do color and negative. Okay. Click that, scroll over. Color and negative. Now you can set the duration for the color and the start of it. Same for this, the negative. Honestly, I don't have any values plugged in over here, so on my other project. But I'm gonna keep them on there. Effects for null value, I've just got color. And then positive value, it was also color and negative. 0 value was just color. Okay. Just double checking on things. Yeah, I don't have anything. We'll probably put up a lock says on what these things control. Just be real with you. Okay, so that's done. So now we should have, when we do damage, they should pop up in the battle preview, okay? Now, you see underneath action results, we have appearance. So we need to set up some stuff here because we need to have an action sequence for when an enemy attacks, an action sequence for when the enemy is removed, when the hero attacks, when the hero is removed. We need a targeting animation. And you can also set up a victory sequence here. I don't have that today, and since we're doing like a front view, there's not going to be any kind of like, you know, after battle dance or anything like that, okay? So let's set that up, all right? Let's see, let's go to action sequence. We're just going to set up 2, okay? We're going to set up one called attack. We're going to set up one called the D word, the unalive, the life cancel. People are so cautious of saying that word on YouTube, so I'm just trying to, I don't know if I should say it or not. Anyway, so here we set up the action sequence for when you do your normal attack. Okay, so let's see, let's just set up, you know what, just to save time, I'm going to copy over what I have and we'll go through each of the elements, okay? Let's just copy and paste. Let me zoom, height multiplier, item width multiplier. So it's not a whole lot, right? So when you attack, you get the sound effect. Punch 3 is what it's set as. The start time is at 200 milliseconds. This is where we are there. You can wait to complete. We are not going to, because we want this just to kind of go through its sequence and end. We also have the animation happening at the same time. We do not have an animation set up yet. There is a lot of moving parts, so we will have to go and set up an animation before this is all said and done. After that, we have wait, so it waits for 300 milliseconds before it shows the results, the numbers popping up on Mr. Google Gobble here. It shows is target results, are the results of the target or are the results of the user. In this case, it is target results, okay? And then we have another wait sequence. And then that's it for this one, okay? Yep, that's it for this one, okay? So same thing, let us copy the unalived one. We have an animation, so we just trigger an animation sequence that I need to set up. I probably should have set up animations first, but whatever, here we are. So, that being said, let's go on over to the animations tab before I forget, okay? So animations, we're gonna set up 3, resize 3. We're gonna do attack, we're gonna do unalive, and the third one I'm gonna do is gonna be called the selector. We will come back to that one, but I know I need it. So, again, I'm gonna copy my animation over. I'm sorry if you don't like the way I'm doing this round, but I'm trying to cram as much info in here as I can. Okay, so we got the attack animation pasted in here. What is happening is we have a graphic of punch 1 PNG pops up first, or at the same time rather, as these 2 frames. So these 2 frames are popping up right at the same time, okay? Shows you can set the scale if you want one to be bigger than the other. Okay, you can change the color mask. Let's do that actually. Let's change this one to red. See if this works. Yeah, I see a little red in there. This one should probably be white. Tweaking in the longest tutorial I've ever done. Okay, so what's happening? We have these two graphics showing up on top of each other. One is red, one is white. We have the sound effect playing, and then it goes to the next frame of these graphics. That guy and that guy, and then it's just this guy by himself in an empty frame, and it stops. Okay, pretty easy. Animation is not looped. Here's the time it takes, and you can see the little preview up there. Okay, easy peasy. We're gonna go to the we're gonna go to the censored animation, and here we have the sound effect playing, and these, what they're doing, target color. This is the target option, and what it's doing is just changing the color, the alpha really, so it's gonna slowly disappear. Okay, so this is what it should be. Okay, again, you can resize the animation, you can loop it, you can do all the things. That should be good. We'll come back to selector at some point here, I promise. I'm just trying to get through this for you guys. So back to action sequence, we're going to attack, select our animation, we're going to select attack animation. Okay, select our life has been canceled animation, select enemy has been canceled completely, and apply. Okay, so now this should be good to go. What else do I need to cover here? I know. Okay, so next, we're gonna come up here to status effects. We're gonna create two status effects. These are going to be hero KO with a capital O and enemy KO. All right. I'm just going to focus on enemy KO right now. We are going to use animation on battler. We are going to set this to enemy unalived, and we're actually going to set it to enemy unalive. We're going to come down here, clear battle actions. This clears any battle actions the person afflicted with this may have lined up. We're gonna remove after battle, remove enemy from battle, grant rewards. Or wait, no, remove after battle's not. We don't want that. That's like remove the status effect after battle, so we don't need that. That looks good. We don't need to set up any poses right now, but you can set up custom battle poses. So if you're like, say it's a status effect where you're actually like charging or you're poisoned or something and you want your character to demonstrate that, you would set that up here. You would just need to set up a custom animation or something. You'd have to set that up. All right, not done yet. We're gonna come up here to enter conditions. We are going to add the condition that HP is less than or equal to 0. Okay? So if your HP hits 0 or you knock them beyond 0, -15, they will enter the KO state. Alright? And I'm actually going to do the same thing for hero. We are not going to see it today because they ain't gonna do nothing. That's good. Okay. All right. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're gonna go back to battle configuration. We are going to appearance, enemy action sequence. We have our attack, removal sequence. We're gonna do the other one. Hero action sequence attack. Hero removal sequence. We're gonna do the other one. Targeting. This is where we're gonna go ahead and choose selector. We still have to put the animation in there. So this is where if you have your like target arrow, you will set it here, okay? And then defeat conditions. Defeat conditions, all conditions met, and those conditions are the player, or party rather, party status effect is hero KO. So if all conditions are met, such as the entire party has this status effect, you are defeated, okay? You can set up a defeat script, so this would be going to your game over screen, playing your game over jingle, bringing up a load game thing. That's what you do here, okay? Escape script, this is where you will set up run from battle. We're not doing that just yet. Not covering that today. Counter, bing. Victory conditions. Okay, all conditions met, and those conditions are enemy formation status effect, enemy KO. Okay, same thing, it's just we're selecting for enemy. All right, we're gonna come back to animation. We're gonna go to selector. We are going to add a graphic. That graphic is going to be one I added off camera. Come down to UI. It is my red cursor. It's just pointing down. I'm just going to select the whole thing, one direction. You can animate it if you want. If you want your graphic to have like, you know, be flashing, whatever, set up multiple frames for it. Go ahead and do that here. Oh, and I'm going to set this to loop because you want it to loop. If you don't want your cursor to pop up once and then to go away. So, and I just know off the top of my head that I need to use the translation feature and set this to be -15, -150. It's going down there, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna work out exactly like I wanted it to. I promise. All right, all that looks good. Dude, I think that's everything. Okay, I'm going through it all in my mind. I'm looking at my other project. It's a lot. You can see it's a lot, and I didn't want to just cut this in half and leave you guys. Oh, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? See, I'm forgetting things. Skills. All right, let's go to characters first. So Bertimus. We're gonna get rid of his class for right now. We don't need the class on there. Bertimus skills. We're gonna give him smack talk. Items and escape. Okay, that's good. Gab, we're gonna give her, yep, look at that, she ain't got nothing. Yep, she needs that, so let's add 4 skills. Gonna give her attack. Gonna give her, we'll give her fire, and we'll give her items and escape, okay? Gorlock, we're gonna give him set level, attack. We will also give him smack talk. We will give him items and escape. And Miss Guppy, we are going to set level, 4 things. Oops, leave that. Attack. We're gonna give her heal, items, and escape. We're gonna go back over to skills. I think I've got, yep. Okay, skills. We're back here again. Animation is attack. They're all gonna use the attack animation. But if you know, you'd set them up here, it's fine. Okay, I think we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see if I did it, if it's working, if I missed something. Hello, Governor. We meet again. Dang it. I screwed up. This is what I forgot. So loaded. We're gonna go to user interface, toggle user interface visibility. We're gonna turn sub BG off. So it's gonna start and it's not gonna be on. This is gonna work. We meet again, Gooble Gobble. There we go. All right. Okay, so we are on Bertimus right now. So I'm gonna go to skill. Look at that. He's got smack talk. The whole window opens up. You cancel. Back out. There we go. We're gonna select attack. It's over top of him. Oops. I have. Okay. Yep. I got that disappearing. I know why that's happening. We'll go back and fix that. Okay. So got it selected. Choose him. We're now on Gab. So magic. She's got fire. We're gonna select fire. I can't select fire. I screwed up something with fire. Okay, that's all right. We're gonna select attack. That's fine. Skill, smack talk. I also screwed up smack talk, so we're gonna attack. Magic. She's got heal. I can't use heal. I screwed up something with those, but we're gonna attack. And there he goes. And I forgot something, because it's not ending the battle. Alright, some quick fixes, some quick clean 'em ups. Let's do... Okay, here it is. We set everything right. Victory script. This is what we forgot. We are going to go to battle, end battle, return to prior scene, apply. The other thing I changed is user interfaces, battle commands. This is really just a preference thing, but in Unfocus, I turned these, basically I just got rid of these, so I can actually just delete both of them, and it should do the same thing. Hopefully it should do the same thing, but that way, with those gone, now when I select attack and it's you know, doing the target, this section stays up. You could do something to where these commands gray out, like if you set up, I guess the way to do that would be set these up again and then but have them be in like a grayer font or something. But I like it better having them stay there and the arrow pop up over him rather than this whole chunk disappear. Personal preference, but that's what I did. I just took those out of out of Unfocus. And now we have that set up. Go through, have everybody attack him. And we are back. There we go. We did it. Now, a couple notes. Yeah, my magic commands don't work currently. That could be for the next part. And also the battle, the action results, they didn't look exactly like I would like them to. So I would just come in here, change this, change the, what did I do? Color. That probably fix them. Maybe. Something like that, but I would just have to tweak with it. But we have a battle triggered. We can select the enemy, we can attack him, we can do damage. Now this would just, there we go, that's what I wanted. That looked better. We don't have a victory result screen yet. I don't have that set up. That would come with that, that would be set up here. Victory script, you would want to set it up here. So like, we would set up a user interface or an overlay or a menu. Not sure which one we would use, but you'd open that up first, show the results, close it, and battle. That's how you do that, okay? Well, y'all, this has been quite the journey getting to this point. I know it's a lot of things, or seems like a lot of things, you know, to keep track of. Once you kind of get your workflow down, it really isn't too bad, and you really just have to set this, you know, the majority of this up at the beginning of your project, and then you're good to go. You can just call it over and over again as you create your story, as you create content for your game. But we did it. We have a somewhat functioning battle system. So, cheers, cue the fanfare, cue the dancing gooble gobble. But y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get out of here. I am going to go ice my brain, and we are going to continue this. You know, I'll probably do one more cleanup video for the battle system, but then I want to move into some other topics for you guys, because between my series and Rick Yu's like super awesome, way better battle video, I think you guys have enough content for now to get your own battle systems going. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to do all the YouTube things, join the Discord, do all the normal. You guys know. Thank you again. You have been amazing. I have been Bert, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.